Hi guys, today we are going to be working with fractions and we are going to be seeing how to turn these improper fractions, or sometimes our math book calls them fractions greater than 1, into mixed numbers. So these improper fractions are when it is greater than a whole number. So you can see that this right here, this 6/3, is definitely greater than a whole number. And then over here you can see that it's a whole number out in front and then the fraction, and that is our mixed number. So how do we do that? Well, we will need to decompose our improper fraction. So I'm going to give you an example. So here we have 6/4. You can definitely see that this is greater than a whole number, but we need to ask ourselves, what is a whole number in this fraction? Well, that is when we decompose and we realize that 4 out of 4 is a whole number. So we have taken a whole number out, and what are we left with? Well, let's see, 4 minus 6, we are left with only 2/4. So now when I look at my new fraction, I realize I have 1 whole, there's my 1 whole, and 2/4. Ooh, my 1, that was bad. So here's my new fraction. So this 6/4, I can turn it into 1 and 2/4. So I have 1 whole and 2/4. So let's do one more problem like this. Here I have, let's do a little bit more of a challenge. Let's do this. I have 13/8. So I can clearly see that this is greater than a whole number. So what I'm going to have to do is decompose with like this, like so. And I know I'm going to have to take my whole number out first. Well, what's my whole number? That is 8/8. There is my whole number. So now I have to see, well, what is 8 minus 13? 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. That is 5/8. So my new fraction will be 1 whole and 5/8. So it will be written like this. So here is my new fraction. So the last question you may have is, well, what happens if there's more than one of these whole numbers? Well, I'm going to show you that. I'm going to do a problem like that. So if we have something like this, 12/5. I can see 12 is definitely greater than the fifth, so it's a fraction that's greater than whole, a whole number. So let's go ahead and decompose it. We have 1 whole number, but I think I can take more out of there. I can take, let's see, I can take another whole number out. So that gives me, I took 10 out of here. So now I am just left with 2/5. So do you see how I did that? I had my 12/5. I took out 1 whole. I realized I could take out another whole number. And then all I had left is 2/5. So my new answer is going to be 2 and 2/5. So this is my new answer, 2 and 2/5. This is my new answer because I had 2 whole numbers and just 2/5 left. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to give you 3 fractions that are improper and you need to turn it into a mixed number. I'm going to put them on this board. You can pause it and write them down on a piece of paper. And I will also put the problems in the comments. So let me go ahead and get you 3 problems. The first one I'm going to do, let's see. All right, I have the problems for you. Here are your 3 problems. We have 5/2, 10/3, and 11/4. So I'm going to hold this here. You can pause it and write these down, or I will also put them in the comments below. So what I want you to do is I want you to turn them into a mixed number. I will put that on here. I want you to turn these into a mixed number. So you're going to decompose those. I know that this is kind of review, but we haven't talked about it in a long time, and I haven't really posted anything about this in a while. So you're going to turn these guys into that mixed number. I will, when you are finished with it, if you could send me the picture of your work, or just tell me that you finished it, that would be great. If you need help, let me know. And I can't wait to see how it went. Bye.